Hello there, friends. So today will be our second day of our restricted movement order, and as our Prime Minister has stressed in his press conference last night, to just stay at home. Okay, everyone, just stay at home. Duduklah di rumah, diam. Of course, I just want to encourage everybody to make sure you're at home, minimize going out as much as you can, unless you're going out to get medication or the essentials, right? Stay at home. But of course, when we duduk rumah, we cannot duduk rumah diam-diam, kan? So of course, we will have to make sure keep ourselves busy as well, and you will still have to prepare meals for yourself and for your family. So today I'm going to have a second recipe for you, and this is another healthy and a very quick and simple recipe. You would have never thought of it. Many of you would have never thought of it, and you may look at me funny even as I announce what I'm making today. And what I'm making today is cauliflower mac and cheese. That's right, you heard me right, cauliflower mac and cheese. So instead of using the pasta, which is very high carb, it's got wheat, it's got gluten, I'm going to use cauliflower instead. And cauliflower, I chose cauliflower because cauliflower is a very hardy vegetable. It can keep for a much longer time than your green leafies or most of the rest of the other vegetables. So if you're buying vegetables to store for the next couple of days, cauliflower is a very good option, and so this recipe will come in handy for you. Okay, and your family as well. It's a delicious recipe. Trust me, you cannot even imagine that cauliflower can taste like this. Okay, so what very simple ingredients, about 5 or 6 ingredients as well. We have firstly cauliflower. Okay, cauliflower, this is about, let me adjust my camera. So this is about 600 to 700 grams of cauliflower. It was one whole cauliflower head. Okay, and I cut it up and I with a knife, okay, so that it will become the size of like a small macaroni. Yeah, nothing too big or too fine, because you don't want it to be mushy at the end of the day. So it needs to be coarsely cut to the size of about a macaroni size. Okay, Ken? So this is washed and cleaned cauliflower. Then you will need 5 tablespoons of butter. 5 tablespoons of butter, you separate them. 3 tablespoons, you melt it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. Another 2 tablespoons, you keep it aside because this is a part of your cheese sauce. Then you will need cheddar cheese, of course, cheddar cheese, grated cheddar cheese. This is about 1.5 cups of cheddar cheese. And we need heavy cream or whipping cream. I use this one. This is my favorite. Okay, and then milk. Okay, if you are on a strict keto, or you are on a strict non-lactose, you're lactose intolerant, then you can't use full cream milk. Okay, so the alternative milks are almond milk. You can use macadamia milk. You can make your own milk at home, but I didn't have time to make my almond milk just yet, so I'm resolving to just using the regular full cream milk for now. Okay, it's just half a cup as well of full cream milk, or any kind of milk that you want. Salt and pepper to taste. Okay, this is about 1 teaspoon of each. So that's all the ingredients you need. Preheat the oven at 230 degrees Celsius while you are preparing all these things, so that you can already pop your cauliflower in the moment you have cut them. So I've cut mine. Okay, I've cut mine into small pieces, and what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to adjust my camera down here. Okay, so I'm going to add the 3 tablespoons of melted butter into this. Pepper and the salt. Okay, so mix them all together. Just toss it around, make sure the butter covers the cauliflower, and the salt and pepper as well is evenly mixed. Okay, looks like everything is pretty much coated. Alright, then what you do is you get a tray and you pour all the cauliflower into a baking tray. And you spread this out. Okay. As much as you can. One layer, okay, as much as you can, put it in one layer. Okay, so we're gonna put this into the oven for about 15 minutes. The reason why we're putting this into the oven is because we want to cook the cauliflower slightly, but not too much, because we want it to have that al dente kind of feel. And then it also removes a lot of the moisture out from the cauliflower as well. So this goes into the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, so while that's in the oven, what you need to do now is to make your cream cheese sauce, your cheddar cheese. I want you to put in your butter. Okay, butter. And then the remaining ingredients of your whipping cream. Okay, let's get that all in. And also milk. Okay, you can melt this down in a double boiler, okay, but today I'm just going to use the microwave. Okay, I'm going to use the microwave. I'm going to put it in the microwave for about 30 seconds, bring it out, stir it a little bit, and then put it back in another 30 minutes, and then another 30 minutes. So every 30 minutes, just put it in, and then I'll take it out again. So I'll come back to you after the first 30 seconds. Sorry, 30 seconds, not 30 minutes. So this is after the first 30 seconds. It's still not quite there yet. The cheese has still not fully melted. Okay, you don't want to put it all in one go at with 1 minute or 2 minutes, because you don't want to overcook the cheese. Okay, so we're going to put it in again for another 30 seconds, and then we will stir it, and then another 30 seconds. Okay, so this is after 30-second blitz. Okay, so after every 30 seconds I took it out and I stirred it, and I put it back again, and then took it out and I stirred it and I put it back again. This is after the third time, which you're talking about 1.5 minutes in total. And we've got a creamy sauce that's not lumpy, and it is ready for use. This is your cheese sauce. So the moment the cauliflower is done in the oven, okay, the moment the cauliflower is done in the oven, I'm going to toss it together and I will put it into my baking dish, and actually it's ready to serve then. But if you want, what you can do is put some more cheddar cheese on top, and before you serve it, to people, or before you have it for lunch, pop it into the oven for another 10 minutes or so that it browns on the top, and it will be a very delicious looking dish at the end. I'll come back and I'll show you when the cauliflower is done. Okay, finally, these have come up from the oven, and I've poured them into a baking dish. They are slightly browned. Okay, I'm not sure if you can actually see it. It's slightly browned. It's roasted. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour in the sauce, cheese sauce. Okay, honestly, it depends on you. I like mine a little bit drowned with sauce, but if you want to just not put too much sauce, but then again, there's never too much sauce for mac and cheese. And then you mix them all up. And that's pretty much it. It's ready to serve, or you can put some if you are serving it later, you can put a little bit of cheese on top and put it in the oven for another 5 to 10 minutes just to brown the cheese on high at about 230 as well. And that's it. You can eat it together with some bacon. You can fry some bacon bits and then put the bacon on top. You can also put in roast chicken, eat it with some roast chicken, or you can eat it with your leftover meats or whatever smoked duck that you have, things that you can just get your hands on, and then you can eat it together with your mac and cheese. But and it's also tasty on its own, very nutritious. It's got cheese, it's got your vegetables for the day, and trust me, kids will also like the taste of it. Okay, have a good day, rest well on the second day of our RMO, and know that we are continuing to pray for every single one, and especially for the healthcare providers. Take care of yourself, drink lots of water, everyone, and have a good rest. Bye.